Going to San Diego for an event that my friend's putting on for her creative agency. It's called Abundance of Youth. It's like a creative talent agency. They're having their grand opening of their workspace in San Diego, so I'm really excited. The event is tonight from 5 to 8, so we're gonna go a little bit early, hopefully beat the traffic. I feel like traffic on Saturdays to San Diego is just always insane, so I'm already anticipating like a 2-hour car ride, but we're gonna go a little bit early and spend some time in San Diego. Plan is to go to La Jolla. There's this fire dumpling spot that Sophia showed me a couple months ago that has like a view of the water point, and I want to take my sister because she loves dumplings. They have like ramen, dumplings, sushi, literally everything. I think we're gonna walk around La Jolla and then probably go to North Park and go to Love Song Cafe. Back to Love Song Cafe has been on my bucket list for this summer. It's this really cute coffee shop in San Diego. For anyone who's based in San Diego, it's in the North Park area, and it is so cute, and they have the best looking matcha. I didn't get to try it because I went with my friends during Ramadan and I was fasting, but now I'm getting my lick back. I'm excited. I really want to spend more time going to San Diego. Living in Orange County is really convenient because you live between San Diego and LA, and I feel like a lot of the times I go to LA a lot, mainly because my sister goes to school there. I have friends that kind of live there, but I want to explore San Diego more, especially because I know a lot of people in my life that are moving to San Diego or now live in San Diego. I'm wearing this top that I thrifted in my last video. I never showed you guys what we ended up getting from Salvation Army. I got this top and then I got another dress that I think I need to have my mom sew the slit in, but it's literally straight from Egypt. I pulled off the tag and it had the tag and everything. It's one of those really cute like tunic style shirts. They have a lot of these like in a lot of North African countries, and I love that it's like linen material. I don't think it's like this linen material, which is always nice for the summer because it gets super hot. And then I decided to just pair it with blue paisley vella. I was gonna wear pashmina. I was gonna wear red pashmina actually, but it is just way too hot for that. We haven't even left the house and I'm already sweating. Today is really not my day because I just happened to lose my wallet, and I scrambled for like 2 hours looking for it, called a bunch of places that I've been to in the last couple of days to see if I could find it, but no luck. I wasn't able to find it. So we're going a little bit late, and I just checked and it says that it's gonna take 2 hours and 10 minutes to get to San Diego, which is honestly insane because it usually on a good day with no traffic takes like 55 minutes. I guess that's how it is on a Saturday. ETA is like almost 4 o'clock, so we're not gonna have nearly as much time as I had hoped. We were supposed to leave at like 12 and hopefully get there around 1. Why does this look like AI generated? The blood? Come on, that has to be AI generated. Okay, the blood is crazy. The blood is crazy. Like, that had to be Photoshopped. Eyes are before, but that's okay. Had a fire lunch. Go early so that you can get a table with the waterfront view. It's like a 30-40 minute wait for the waterfront view, but it is so nice, and I feel like the weather today is so beautiful. But her outfit is so fire today. Kind of ate. Probably can't see because it's far away, but the water is so clear at the cove. Like, you can see the different shades of blue in the water.
We're so happy to see everyone. We are running on ethnic term, but nothing is new. We are called Al-Kull. The Aja and AOI art space Kull is a communal hub crafted by and for the community, named Kull for its Arabic roots meaning togetherness, community, and unity. It embodies the joint mission of AOI and Aja a collective action and community spirit.
With the grand opening of this new creative art space in the heart of my beloved community, City Heights. AOI has reached one aspect of its mission, right? To provide a space to create for those who wish abundantly and are driven by the youthfulness of art. I can't help but admire the space we're in. I remember as a child back in 2008, I would walk across this very building to get to school every day with my sisters and my mom. You know, then I found it intimidating but welcoming. I adored the sense of unity this place presented. I wasn't familiar with the community that lived here, but I was eager to find out with the warm smiles that I would receive every morning that day.
The story of you and I, right away in this life. A new coffee shop opened up in my hometown, so I'm gonna go check out the new spot. It's called Brown Sugar Oat Bar. From what it looked like when I was driving by the other day, they're open pretty late, so it looked really cute from what I saw the other day.
Then the sheet of glass will eventually be thinner in the portion of glass that's under the pressure, right? Because the glass will flow away from it. That's
Progress is being made. It looks like a war zone still, but things look a lot better. My mom and dad have spent the past few days laying sand underneath the rocks so that the rocks stay cleaner this time. My sister and I took out the rocks, and then my parents washed all of the white rocks so that they're a lot cleaner. So we're working on putting these back. My mom also put up some lights on that palm tree over there. I'll show you guys that at night. You'll be able to see it a lot better. My grad party is in less than 2 weeks, so there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It's looking a lot better. My dad also put in these lights, and it just looks really nice at night. I'll show you guys what it looks like at night later today. It's an interesting experience rereading a book you loved when you were younger. I'm currently rereading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I don't know if I would have loved this book had I read it for the first time today, but it's honestly just fun being back in this world again after years. It's really making me want to reread more of my favorite books. Today we're having a cafe day. I just want to sit in a cafe and rot. The backyard is really coming together. I feel like you can especially see a difference at night.
Better to speak or to die.
Yeah, I like brown better.
You know more than anybody else around here.
Well, if you only knew how little I know about the things that matter.
I lost my Simple Modern tumbler yesterday, and I'm actually so upset. I couldn't even go 24 hours without it, so I caved and I got the Simple Modern Stanley dupe. This holds 40 ounces of water, which is double what my old tumbler used to hold, and I love it. I honestly feel like I got it mainly for the color. I just love the color, but I feel like the convenience of having a handle, as ugly as it is, it's so nice. I don't even risk putting my water bottles in my bags anymore after the amount of spills that I've had on my laptop. But I have been alluding to the fact that we are getting our carpets redone, and we're gonna have to start preparing and moving everything out of our rooms. So today we're gonna start. They're coming to install the carpets on Wednesday. I'm gonna start off with the bookshelves. I realized that I don't actually have to do as much work as I expected. I just have to take down all of these books and unscrew the shelves from the wall because they're screwed into the wall so that they're earthquake safe. They're only really attached at the top, so it's not going to be too difficult. And I don't have to rebuild this whole thing. I don't know why in my head I was thinking that I had to disassemble the entire thing and reassemble it. I really just have to unscrew it from the wall and just move it out of the room. I just took a picture of the arrangement so that I can kind of remember where things kind of go when I'm putting back the books. Speaking of books, I finished rereading A Court of Thorns and Roses this morning. I'm on to A Court of Wings and Ruin. I can't wait to start A Court of Wings and Ruin later today. I wasn't planning on rereading the whole series, but I just had such an enjoyable time with A Court of Thorns and Roses that I thought, why not? Like, why not go back and reread the entire trilogy? I want to go through my closet and clean out my closet so it makes it easier for when I'm putting my clothes back in my closet, and then I also want to go through my drawers and my desk and just clean out everything there. Adam and I went to brunch this morning. It was so good. We went to this place called Eller in Costa Mesa. So cute. I feel like all of the cute cafes and brunch spots are in Costa Mesa, but I saw this spot on TikTok. I thought it was more of a coffee shop. It's kind of like a coffee shop and like a brunch spot. Sasha Bakery, they make like fresh bread and fresh pastries there, and you can like see everything. You can kind of see into the kitchen, which I think is cool. And they have a really cute outdoor space. They also have just a really nice clean indoor space, and I was just loving all of like the Pantone colors. Like the color scheme of it was basically this water bottle, so it was really cute, and the food was also pretty good. I definitely want to come back another time and maybe just like study LSAT or something. It sucks living in South OC because I feel like all of the cute coffee shops and like the cute little spots that you find on TikTok are all in Central and North OC. Finishing taking all the books down off of the shelves, but I need my dad to help me unscrew the tops because I tried to unscrew them and was struggling last night. I organized my desk, went through everything in here. I haven't gotten around to my closet. I just did not have the motivation, and I'm just procrastinating on that because I know that's going to take a minute. But I really want to be aggressive with this closet clean out because I feel like every single time I'm like, oh, I'm going to be aggressive with my closet clean out, and I get rid of a couple things, but I'm just never really satisfied with where my wardrobe is. And it's not that I'm not buying the clothes that I like. I think it's just that I have too many clothes in my closet, and I have so many clothes that I just don't wear anymore, or just not really fitting into my current style. And so whenever I'm like looking at my closet in the morning to put together an outfit, I feel like I don't have any clothes. I really want to organize my 3-tier rolling cart. I've just been struggling with like how to organize everything because a lot of it is jewelry, and I don't really have a jewelry holder. So I actually might stop by Marshall's and see if I can find something to organize jewelry, because I know they have a ton of like organizational stuff and a ton of like cute jewelry organizational stuff. It kind of looks a little messy and cluttered, and I just want everything to feel clean and condensed. But I'm about to get a workout in. Yesterday I was kind of feeling congested, but I'm feeling a little bit better. My grad party is in. I need to go to Whole Foods and order the cakes. I also need to go pick up some drinks so that we have all of that ready. My parents like pretty much finished everything they wanted to finish for the backyard. We're gonna hold off on some updates until after the grad party, but the backyard just looks so good, especially at night. So I'm really excited just to see how the whole setup comes together. We put out the tables and everything in the backyard right now just so that we could see what it would look like, and then we'll just like leave the tables out there this week so that the setup is a lot easier. So this table is not going to be here on the day of. We ordered these 2 long tables from Amazon, and then we borrowed this 3rd table from my neighbor. She was kind enough to let us use them. The chairs are also from Amazon, so it's going to be like a 1 long seamless table, which I think will look really nice. My mom put up these like decor. I told her they look so ugly, but she doesn't listen to me. She likes them, but day of, these are definitely coming down. I've been trying to simplify my skincare routine this summer. I ran out of niacinamide, but I've been using Neutrogena's Hydra Boost Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This serum is really good if you want really glowy, hydrated skin. I've never had the driest skin, although this winter in Berkeley, my skin dried out so much, and that was the first time that I experienced like really dry skin. I honestly learned from that experience how important it is to get on top of dry skin before the dry season. But I've been using this as a serum base in the meantime until I refill my ordinary niacinamide serum. I usually put this on dry skin right after I cleanse my face, and I just kind of let that sit. One of the things that I have learned about skincare over the years is how important it is to like let the product sit and let your skin absorb the products in between steps, because if you don't do that, your skin's not going to get the benefit of the actual product. I love this Trader Joe's lip mask. It's the vanilla lip mask. It's a dupe of the Laneige, and the formula is just so good. It's a little bit thinner, so it goes on a lot nicer. So usually in the mornings I use the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Dual Action Acne Treatment. This has 5.5% benzoyl peroxide acne medication, and I used to use the prescribed topical version of this for the longest time ever, and then this past year I've been trying to wean off of that, and so she recommended this because it's over the counter. It basically does the same thing. I've been using this in the morning. I typically do a pea-sized amount, and I mix it in with my CeraVe moisturizer, just like a basic moisturizer. So I mix it in and then I put that all over my face. Last but not least, you guys saw me applying this earlier, the Trader Joe's sunscreen. This is the Broad SPF 41. Comes out clear. I've been a fan of this one for the past 2 years, ever since I discovered it. I have never gone back. I used to use Supergoops. This is like a perfect dupe of the Supergoop one. Dermatologists analyzed this one and they found that it has basically the same ingredient. So I really like this one, and as I've gotten older, I've realized the importance of applying sunscreen vigorously. I used to never wear sunscreen, dare I say. I only started wearing sunscreen regularly in college, and I also never reapplied my sunscreen. So I really try and make sure that I am applying sunscreen vigorously, because I have noticed that I'm very much prone to like dark spots, especially after acne. I have a couple freckles in general, but if you're someone who has struggled with acne, sunscreen is really important, because once you get past like clearing your skin, your next focus is going to be getting rid of a lot of like the pigmented scars and the hyperpigmentation, and sunscreen really helps with that. This also has such a good formula to use as a primer, so I really like using this as a primer to my makeup. It's really nice too because I feel like it doesn't really leave your skin too oily, which is definitely a pet peeve of mine when it comes to sunscreen. Grabbing drinks from Ralph's for the party. I'm not a huge soda drinker, but I love these like fun little flavors. They come in these like smaller cans too, so I feel like these are great for parties. Oh, definitely the cherry for sure. This is my favorite soda. This is Mando.
The problem is that this is consistent with the information in C. Enemies bearing beetles can be repelled only in the egg stage, but then in the larvae stage, you guys cooperate. You know, it's not like larvae. Okay.
When I did my room transformation, I got this rug off Amazon that basically covers up my entire room, because it was before I knew we were going to be getting our carpets redone. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten something smaller, but you can kind of see here, and then also in the closets, it's like a medium gray color, more towards like a darker gray. My mom, dad, and I were all kind of going back and forth on what we wanted. My mom ended up winning in the end. I think my dad and I wanted more of like a cool tone sample that we looked at, but now that everything's installed, it's actually not that bad, and it doesn't look as warm toned as I had initially thought, especially in contrast to my desk, which is like more of a beigeish color. I'm gonna spend the next few hours putting my room back together so that we can just like clear out the house as much as possible. My goal is to get everything in this room put back, because after today we really gotta get cracking and prepping for the grad party on Sunday. I finished sorting my shelves. They look pretty similar, but I did less of sorting things into genres. So at the top I have historical fiction in that corner, Greek fantasy, and then fantasy on that shelf, fantasy here. Then this is where the fiction starts. So this is fiction, this is fiction. These are all my poli-sci books from school. I like to keep them all on one shelf. Memoirs and nonfiction, more fiction. This section is just books by Muslim authors, classics, poetry in that section, a small Islamic section, and then romance. And then at the bottom I have just some other spillover books. These are all fantasy like series that I couldn't fit in my fantasy section, because fantasy used to be my favorite genre. So it honestly took up most of my shelf space, but I just don't read fantasy as much anymore, so I just like stored some of those series down there. That stack of books over there is my TBR. I have a couple of unread books, like interspersed in my shelves, but these are like the main ones that are on my TBR. I still need to go through and add, like I had a couple candles and little like knickknacks and things, but this is what the shelves look like. They're still working on the main bedroom. I'm gonna start on my closet right now because a lot of the other stuff that goes in my room is in my mom's bathroom. My closet is very much empty right now, so I really want to take advantage and just get rid of stuff as I'm putting stuff back. Don't mind the mess up there. I tried to shove as much up there so I wouldn't have to take everything out of my closet, but I really want to take advantage of this like blank canvas. My room is finally done. Everything is back in order. I feel like everything looks just very clean. I went through and organized this 3-tier rolling cart a lot more, so everything just looks a lot better. I feel like this top shelf looked really cluttered. Before I had all of my jewelry organized in like little pots and things, I ended up just moving all of my jewelry in this heart-shaped Jo Malone box. I organized them in like little mini pouches and then threw them in this really cute box that my mom gave me. Organized chaos, but at least I know where everything is. My favorite part is definitely my closet. Like, it is just so much more organized. The top definitely needs some work, but it is just so much organized. I have a lot more space. Like, this entire bottom of my floor was full of clothes. I went through everything. I got rid of like a trash bag of clothes, including some hijabs. And then I have like a basket of laundry. So those are those like leftover hangers. This is the other side. So I have like all my abayas, dresses, hijabs, and then skirts and like linen, looser pants. Really happy with the carpet and just how the room looks in general. I got a very exciting package in the mail from Veiled Collection. I haven't shopped on Veiled in a minute, and I used to love Veiled Collection. Back in the day, I used to love buying their jersey hijabs and their chiffon ones. Recently, I've been wanting to switch to wearing modal more. I'm hopping on the train, guys. I know it's a trend, but I just love how modal doesn't move. I love chiffon. I've always loved chiffon for years, but the thing about chiffon is even though it looks nice, it is a time and a half trying to keep it under control, and whenever I wear modal, it just does not move. And I'm honestly looking for practicality these days when it comes to the hijabs that I'm buying. So the TikTok girlies were saying that the Veiled Collection modals that dropped a couple months ago are like pretty much an exact dupe for the Vela modal, and their modal is such nice quality, so I wanted to check it out and give it a try, just because I've tried culture hijabs modal and I also really like culture hijabs modal. I'm wearing one of the culture hijab modal scarves, so I feel like if you're looking for modal, there's like a couple places that you can look. I honestly recommend when it comes to hijab shopping to just like honestly shop around. Like, don't restrict yourself to like one place or one shop. A lot of these are earth tones because I mainly wear earth tones, if I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the times in the past, a mistake that I've made when it comes to buying hijabs is I will buy colors that look pretty and I see they look pretty on the site, but they're not actually colors that I wear in my day-to-day. So I wanted to get more colors that I wear in my day-to-day, a couple neutral colors as well. This first one I saw on TikTok and I just felt like it was such a pretty color on everyone. This one is Desert Sage, and I just love this. It's like almost like a taupey grayish color, and I feel like it looks so good on everyone, so I'm hoping it looks good on my skin tone. But I felt like this was just an example of like one of those really nice neutral colors that I could wear instead of gravitating towards black. I was a little stressed out about this one because I wasn't sure if it was going to be like more of a brighter green or more of like a muted sage green. I love all shades of green, but something about a sage green, and this color is just so stunning and gorgeous. I feel like it is one of those shades of greens that is nice in the winter and the fall and also in the spring. It's like such a beautiful color. I'm so excited to wear this one. The next one that I picked up was Almond Butter because everyone and their mother was saying this one looks so gorgeous. I will say on TikTok it kind of looked more like pinky, but I'm actually not mad because this is like a nice brown color. I feel like it's definitely more like muted and like more of a cooler tone than it looks like on social media. Also, the quality is really good. I feel like it's very light and airy. It has that like nice light airy modal feel. I feel like the quality is going to be really good, and I also just like the dimensions of it, like the sizing, because I do have the culture ones and they're great. The quality is good, but I will say that the culture ones can tend to be a little bit smaller. I think the ones that I have are the mini though. so that might be why. Last one is chocolate plum. Oh my god, this looked so gorgeous on everyone, so I had to cop. And I've been really into wearing more purple, like really dark purple. This one is such a stunning, gorgeous color. It's like it almost is like a very dark wine red. It's like a blend between like a plum and a chocolate brown, which I love wearing chocolate brown, but I feel like this is a really nice rendition of it. I'm so excited to wear these. Like, these are such stunning colors. That was my little veiled order. I did purchase a couple more scarves from the Vela drop, the Vela summer drop yesterday, so those should come in the coming weeks, and I'll show you guys which ones I got in my next vlog. But really been into modal this summer, and I've just been loving all of the different colors and prints. Let me know where you guys like to buy your modal if you guys are into modal. My grad party is in 2 days. We have a lot of errands to run. My sisters and I are about to head out and do some errands, but I wanted to show you guys my top because Rakia got back from Mauritania and she brought us Mauritanian jerseys, Mauritanian soccer jerseys. I've been fiending for a Mauritanian soccer jersey. Our team is actually pretty decent, even though we're a small country. These are not our colors at all whatsoever. Our colors are red, green, and yellow. This patch has like the little Mauritanian flag, and then there's like a patch on the back that has a Mauritanian flag. This is kind of random. I don't know why they went with the black and the yellow, but she said that she liked that it was a little more subtle. And then I'm wearing, I think this shade was Desert Sage. I'm going to Whole Foods to order the cakes. I need to head to Marshall's to look for just one more linen cloth, and then Target for some other just like random things.